just to let you know right now, this is unscripted, so, you know. If you've been with the channel for a while, you'd know I have, this, Spirit of Halloween character that I tend to reference or draw during Halloween. And I kind of realized that she kind of needs a bit of well, at least some kind of an appropriate reference to her. And I wanted to also do this audio over the speed art, at least just a bit, to explain my design choices. I think I have explained my design choices for her at some point, but just in case, I may as well talk about it right now while the speed art is playing. First of all, I guess I should explain her overall visage, the fact that she is this lamb kind of anthro sort of character. My idea for her was to base her off of the Kierkegaard or Church Grim, which is a guardian spirit that guards church grounds and graveyards and stuff from, you know, vandals and evil and stuff. That plays into her attachment to death as the spirit of Halloween, and part of her you know, attachment to protection from evil, which also plays into effect with her face. I wanted to incorporate her face into like a jack-o'-lantern sort of motif, the jagged smile and the fiery gaze. I thought of it like, hey, why would evil spirits be afraid of jack-o'-lanterns? Well, maybe that's so the jack-o'-lanterns remind them of this guardian spirit. So make the jack-o'-lanterns reminiscent of her face, therefore make her face kind of like a jack-o'-lantern. Then there's her cloak. I wanted to give her like this dark coverage because, you know, it's Halloween is usually the celebration, well, or at least originated from the celebration of like the death of the year, the coming of the darkness, the longer nights, stuff like that. So I wanted to give her this motif of a veil of darkness, so a good long black cloak. And her scythe. She wields a scythe, and sometimes I like to draw her riding on it. So that scythe is the scythe of the harvest, and the harvest season, you know. I get that scythe is typically seen as this symbol of death, but with her it is the symbol of the harvest. It is the bountiful harvest for, you know, preparing for winter and stuff like that. And gosh, what else? I think the last point I could touch on is the aura around her. She has this Halloween-y aura to her. I think in practice I wouldn't actually make that visible, because it really is just that she emanates the feeling of Halloween, you know? And I think I've decided to actually give her a proper name rather than just the Spirit of Halloween. I think I'll just refer to her as Samhain, because it's a nice name and it's one of the originating celebrations that evolved into Halloween. I hope I've given a good coverage of my design choices for this character that I designed, and my visualization of a spirit of Halloween. And I hope my rambling is concise enough to, you know, understand my thoughts on it.